All right. Hello and welcome. It is time to do the teacher Christmas giveaway. So I'm just making sure that our tech is working. It looks like we are up and running. And I'm going to get Blooket ready to go for us. So my name is JC Erickson and my company is Integrated. I get to help teachers integrate technology in their classroom. And I also work really closely with teachers that are looking to become technology integrators or teachers that already are technology integrators, getting them those resources for our students and just trying to make teachers' lives easier and create classroom engagement and improve academic achievement in the classroom using technology. So I think this is the third year that I've done the teacher Christmas giveaway. It's a really fun time for me to be able to just appreciate teachers. You all deserve a big round of applause and pat on the back getting through this far. I feel like when we get to Christmas break, it's just like you've just made a big accomplishment to get halfway through the year. So props to you. Thank you. You are appreciated. And I just hope tonight you're able to play some Blooket and have some fun with some fellow teachers. So I do choose Blooket because it is a great teacher tool. If you've never used Blooket before, it's just blooket.com. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I've heard Blooket. I'll say Blooket, but I might be wrong on that. So it's just blooket.com. It does have enough of the free version to be able to play. So that's what I focus on is free tools. I hate to share a tool and then be like, oh, by the way, it costs XYZ. It does have a premium edition, a plus edition, and that will be given out tonight as one of the prizes. Yes, I see the thank yous in the chat. Yes, you're welcome. This is fun. This is great. You guys need to be appreciated. So I'm actually going to go through the whole setup of how to set up a Blooket in case this is something brand new to you, because it is such a great teacher tool. So we always know as teachers, we're always teaching, right? No matter what we're doing. We can't get away from that. So really quickly, it's blooket.com. You do not need to go here and create an account or anything to play this game tonight. You're getting to play as a student. So you don't need an account, which means your students do not need an account either. They can get accounts, but you don't have to. So as the teacher tonight, you can just go to the Discover tab and you can type in anything you want in here. And just like a similar game like Kahoot, similar tool that you can use, it will find ones that teachers have already created, or you can create your own. Tonight, we are just doing trivia for the first one. And I've already kind of vetted a specific one that I want to do. I just need to find it. So, and actually I'm going to go to my favorites because I did favorite the one I want to do, and it's this one. So I'm just going to say host. When you get to this point, so we've already picked what we want our students to learn. This could have been math. This could have been spelling words. This could have been anything. Then we're going to pick which game mode we're going to play. And there are so many different types of game modes. And the cool part is about Blooket, which separates it from Kahoot, is students are actually playing a game inside of answering the questions. So they're going to get some questions, then they're going to interact with the game. So Gold Chest, we did this one, I think for the teacher appreciation giveaways. And you can go check that video out if you want to, but they're going to be able to steal from each other, and they're going to be able to open chests with a lot of gold. They have to get the question right to be able to open a chest. So there's interaction inside of the game. They're not just answering questions. The one that we're going to do tonight, so there's a bunch of them. You can check them out here. The first game is just going to be racing. So this is just answer questions the fastest. And you have to be correct too. And the first one to get, we'll see how many questions we're going to do. The most answers correct the quickest is going to win this first game. The second game we're going to do is Santa's Workshop. And the cool thing about this is this will be more of an interaction game. You're going to be able to sabotage other players, and it's going to get pretty intense. But I wanted to show you kind of two different types because these two can be kind of similar. So some of them, they're playing against each other, and others like Cafe, they're running their own cafe and they're just trying to get the best score. And that's kind of like the Play It Now game. You guys played Factory. That's the one you played if you played Play It Now. You'll also notice that, like, if I click on Gold Quest, I can only host the game, meaning I can only play it live. If I chose Cafe or Factory, I have this HW option, which is homework. That means I can assign it for a certain amount of time, like I did with Factory. I left it open for, I think, 5 or 6 days. And then students are able to play that anytime that they want. So the cool thing is you guys got really competitive in the Play It Now game. Some of you played it like 60 times. So think about if your students were playing it for that amount of times, learning about exactly what you wanted to have them learn about, right? If they were so into the game that they're willing to answer all those questions about what they're learning in school, they're going to know their stuff, right? So that's what's really cool about Blooket is you can assign it as a homework, and you can leave that open for a weekly challenge. Every week could be a different challenge. That's a great way to integrate Blooket. So tonight we're going to do the racing game, and it is, oh, and now I see player limit is 60, and I don't think we have 60 on, so we might be okay on that one. Some of them, because it only has space for so much, that there's going to be a limit. And like this one here, I do have a plus membership, but I could get 300 of you in there. So I don't see 60 on, so I see about 32. So I think we're okay. We're still going to go with racing. I'm going to click on host game. Each of these games are going to have a different options, different settings that you can set. And so I am going to allow late joining. If you get kicked off, you just come right back in using that same code. This random names is huge. So tonight we're not using random names because I need you to use your player number and your name so I can verify to send those gift cards to the correct email, making sure I have the exact email that we need to get that gift card to you. And you can allow student accounts. If they have their own account, they earn points for those student accounts, and then they can earn Blooks. They can dress their Blook up. There's a lot of different things that they can earn if they have their own accounts. I would only have students create accounts if you've used Blooket before and you plan to continue to use it, because it's a little bit to get in there and get them accounts. You can just join by code to begin with. I can decide the number of questions here. This may be a quick formative assessment at the end of a lesson, and I just need 10 questions. Do you know what you're talking about? Or maybe I want it to be a little bit more. So we'll just go with 24 questions. First one, well, here, we'll knock her down to 20. That might be a little bit. So I am going to then click host now. So what I want you to do is on a different tab or on your phone or on another device, something. You're going to go to play.blooket.com. And once you're there, so I'm going to show you, well, then my code will go away. Maybe I won't show you. If you go to the Blooket site, oh, no, let me go here and say join a game. You'll type your game ID in here. This is what we're handing out right now. I'll go back so you can see it. Here we go. So game ID 9796513. Again, you're joining with your player number that was emailed to you, followed by your name. And again, this is just for verification so I can get those gift cards to the correct people and the correct email addresses. That's a big thing. And Carrie, you must be an avid Blooket player because you even have a background with your name and a custom Blook. So we're playing with professionals here, right? And you'll notice that if a student comes in with a name that I don't like, or maybe you let them use their own names, I can simply highlight over someone and kick them out. So I always encourage students, come in with a name that you want, but it needs to be appropriate. If you just want them to use their first name, then that's the rule. You will use your first name. And then if they don't come in with their first name, then they get kicked out. So you can just kind of take care of things that way. If you want them to be anonymous, then you're just going to check that setting when we signed up, when we set up the game. You're just going to click use anonymous players, and then nobody knows who anyone is. And that just helps with our students, not trying to attack any one person or anything like that. Attack meaning like in the gameplay. So I see. Good. Okay. All right. Good. And I'm just checking the chat. Sorry, Jesse, I'm just getting to this answer. No, you do not need to log in. I hope I cleared that before. Let's see if you're in. You do not need to log in. You can. Good. I do see you there. And then let's see, number, then name. That's fine. Yeah. If you switch them around, it's not a problem. That number, I need to know that so I get it to the right email address. Good. Any first time? Did I get an answer to that? Any first time Blooket players? Okay. Got it. Awesome. Kick me out, won't let me back in. Mindy. So Mindy, what I would do is I would add a 2 behind your last name, or not last name, your first name. I would do, like use your player number. So what happens is if a student comes in and they use that name and then it's still registered with the game, it won't let them back in with that same name. So sometimes that's a little bit of the troubleshooting. Blooket is really specific on the names, and that's why in the Play It Now, you had to put a 2 behind your name, or you had to put a, whatever, change your name in some way. So that's why that is the way. Good. I see you now, Mindy. Is that actually you? Or is that just before it kicked you out? Hopefully that's you in there. Okay. Yeah, see, I see you twice. Oh, maybe it's two Mindys. Might be two Mindys. Okay, I am ready to get going. Let me see. And Jessica, it's populating you a bunch of times. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's letting, it just keeps adding years on. So we'll see where you actually come in. I don't think you have that many devices, so I'm not sure what it's doing there with how many it's letting Jessica in with. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start it. We'll see what's going on with Jessica's name here and why there are so many. But we'll get started. We'll play the game. Basically, it's gonna give us the instructions. When I press start, you're answering general trivia questions. And the first one to the 20 questions wins those prizes. We've got a $50 Amazon gift card. We've got a portable hard drive, a 1 terabyte portable hard drive that will be mailed to you from Amazon, and then a Blooket Plus subscription. After this game, then we're going to go see who won the Play It Now. All right, so I'm going to press start. Actually, I'm going to write down this code just in case. Okay. Pressing start, it's going to give us these instructions. I see all of you there. Ready. So looking at your device now, looking at your device and answering on your device. This tab will only show the leaderboard and who's out in front, but you need to be looking at your device to answer those questions. Good, so you can see this one is just racing. The first one to get there wins. So there's no stealing of points or anything like that. It's just racing. And I see the owl. Oh, maybe, yeah, actually, I bet there are, because I just saw Amanda go back one. That's right, there are some sabotages in this racing event. I can only see the teacher side right now. Amanda, it's not too late to join. We've got, if you go to play.blooket.com, the code is 9796513 to get into the game. Since this one's a racing one, you may or may not get in there very quickly, but definitely for game 2, you're going to be ready to play. And I see I can mouse over. Ryan has 12 out of 20. Oh, Evelina, I was following you, but now you're back here. Stacy has come up. Alicia's coming up, Stephanie, Amanda, Jenny, you must also be an avid Blooket player with your custom Blook. Maybe it was an option too. Was there a code again? Yes, Amanda, 9796513. I'm guessing for this game though, since it's a racing game, you're probably won't get in there very quickly, but be ready for the next one here. So it's coming. And good. Is someone ready to cross the finish line? I see Jenny with 17. Close. 18 for Jenny. Got a lot of 16s. 18. Oh, Amanda. Jenny gets knocked back to 17. Good. We have some people coming over the finish line almost. I see a 19. There we go. Okay, final standings coming in. And I'm going to give the stream a few seconds to catch up before I announce it, just in case my voice is coming in before you know the answers. So I'm just checking my other device. Here are the final answers. And Amanda was first. And Amanda's going to get that $50 gift card. Cappy and Carrie, since you both just had one left, and let me see, I'm actually going to view the report because this is one that we could have multiple winners. And so I need to go see if we've got more. I try to pick the ones that give me cut and dry first, second, and third, but again, I found one that doesn't. So view a report. This is what the teacher's going to be able to see. So if we were teaching this and, our general trivia questions, if that was our objective and we had 52 correct, we might need to go back and do some reteaching, right? So I'm just going to go back here. Okay, we do have a cut and dry. So there was no one left with just 19. So there was a first, the second and third. Cappy and Carrie, if you want to type in the chat for me, I'll let you guys choose between the hard drive and the Blooket Plus subscription. If you want to let me know, since we didn't have a specific second or third, choose between those two prizes. If you both want the same thing, that's totally fine. Amanda, you're going to get that $50 Amazon gift card. And if Cappy and Carrie will tell me if they want the 1 terabyte hard drive or if they want the Blooket Plus subscription for a year, in the comments, that would be great. And like I said, if you both want the same thing, that's fine, because there was no specific second or third. It brought you both in as second. I see Cappy saying Blooket, perfect. Yes, fun to be on the player side. I agree. I agree, Amanda. And Carrie, if you want to let me know specifically what you want, that would be great. And I will connect with you via your email, hence all the verification. I wish it was a little easier to set it up, but I do want to make sure that the people that are playing tonight are teachers and that we have verified them through our system. And Carrie wants the drive. Oh, your school has a subscription. Sweet. Yeah. And for sure, a hard drive is so great to have as backup and just to be portable, and they're a terabyte. So that's a good amount. Okay, we're going to flip over. So congratulations to those first winners. I'll be reaching out by email to get you connected with all of your winnings. So I'm going to go now to our Play It Now game, which was here. So you had 7 seconds to make as much money as you want, or as much money as you can, in not 7 seconds, 7 minutes. That would have been a tough one. Good. Okay. You're welcome, Carrie. You had 7 minutes. We had 478 players, but you could have played multiple times. And as a teacher, if I'm looking at this data, I'm like 96%. That's pretty good what we did. So I'll come here. We've got Rachel. You came in the top spot. So all of these top winners are getting a $10 Target gift card. And I'll reach out again by email to get you that. You don't have to be here tonight to win it. That's okay. Evelina, you're in second, so you're getting a $10 gift card. Alicia, you are getting a $10 gift card. And let's see, the next one, Rachel, you already got one. Let's look here. Next one, Christina. So that is 4. And then we will dive down here. Christina, Rachel, let's see. Get us a new name. Here we go. There's a 5th one. Melanie. So I'm going to reach out to you guys, those top 5. And just think about this, like I mentioned before, as a teacher, how engaged, like I'm guessing that Rachel, this was your 60th time, maybe playing, maybe you just picked 62. It maybe wasn't your 60th time. But if we can get our students so excited about playing this game that they're answering questions on exactly what we're talking about in school, and they're so excited to do it out of school, and when they're done with their work, how much knowledge they can just continually to gain because we've set up this game for them. So could not be found, Amanda. Okay, probably not now. Game ID, we're going to get a new one. So yeah, what was the secret to the high score? Melanie wants to know. Yeah, because what do we have here? 4 billion. Amazing. So think about if your students could get this intense on one topic that you're trying to, bring home each week. Just pick one subject area with 20 questions or whatever you want them to know and put it up as a weekly challenge and open it up to see what they do. So it's such a great option. So those are the Play It Now winners. You just got a $10 Target gift card. I will contact you by email. Checking chat. Amanda, come with us on this next one here. So we're going to play number 2. And you guys are heading over to play.blooket.com. You're getting ready for this game ID that's going to come up on the screen. So wait for that. Remembering that you're putting in your game ID first, then you're putting in your player number and name for your nickname after. So I'm going to go back to my favorites and we're going to do a Christmas one because that's what this is this time. So I'm going to do Christmas trivia. I'm saying host and we're doing Santa's workshop. So this one is intense. You're going to have where players throw snowballs at you and take toys from you, and you're going to have to be building these toys at Santa's workshop, but things are going to happen. There's going to be a blizzard that happens. So this gets pretty intense. So let me see. I have user research. Good. Yep. Amanda's excited about this. Awesome. Yep. Yes, this is great. Honestly, for I would take it down to grade 2. And then those kindergartners and first graders, you could use it with them, but you're going to have to be very specific on what question sets you use. This one now, we have the option of doing time or a specific number of toys. And for this, we're going to use time. So I'm actually going to give you a few more minutes than that, just because sometimes it takes a little bit with this live stream to get in, start making them. And sometimes you just get in and it's like, oh, we're just about done. Show instructions. The cool part about this, and along with other options for Blooket, is that a game like this, you could be in last place and then all of a sudden you are in first place because you got to swap with the leader or something like that. And that's just going to encourage those students that maybe don't always win, a Kahoot or games like that, or the racing game. That's just going to encourage them to keep trying because they can always win. And that's what I love about Blooket. it really differentiates in that way for all academic levels where they could win at any time. I'm going to allow late joining. That's up to you when you're the teacher. We're not using random names, and you can use your account if you want to. So we're ready to start this. I'm going to say host now. This is the code you are looking for, which is the first thing you're going to type in, 1996606. Once you get the code typed in at the play.blooket.com, this is the game ID, I should call it, specifically, not code. Then you're going to use your nickname, and your nickname is your player number followed by your name. So Amanda, what I would do is I would try it in Chrome or Safari or another browser from what you're using and see if you can get in there. You got kicked out before ID. My player number. Game ID. I'm going to type that in here. And I'm going to copy a join link as well. Maybe this will get us in better. There's the ID and a join link for you. Maybe that'll be easier. Forgot I could do that. Let's see. Forgot player number. So if you've already registered, that's fine. Just use your name that you registered with, and I'll just have to find you. If you're the winner, just stay after and we'll verify your email. The biggest thing about the verification is I just have to know that I'm sending the gift card right to a valid email address. So if I have a typo in there and the $50 card gets sent to some random, or not at all, then it's like, well, where did it go? And we don't know. So that's why we have that verification process, even though it is lengthy to make that happen. Yeah, so just use your name, and I can go look to stay after if you win, and you can share, or we can email, you can email me what email you used and we'll get it verified. For kindergarten, I do Kahoot more than Blooket. Yep. But I put a picture and let them know, right, the CVC spellings. So that was one thing. If you want to go check out, I just did a comparison on Blooket versus Kahoot, a really in-depth comparison. And if you want to check that out, I'll drop the link in here. There are very specific things that I would use for the younger learners versus the older learners. And one of them, let's see if I can grab this quick for you while we're letting people in. So Blooket versus Kahoot. The one thing, sorry, I'm thinking and typing at the same time. Kahoot will allow you to use, I gotta get this right now, pictures for the question and the answer, whereas I believe Blooket will only let you use pictures for the question, but not the answer. So yes, yep, takes practice for sure. So there are these very small differences between Blooket and Kahoot, and I dive really deep into those to help you pick the best one that will work for your students. And also whatever your objective is. So just depends on what you're trying to do, depending upon which tool we're going to use. Good. Okay, I see a few more coming in. And I do have an event coming up in January, early February. I haven't set the dates yet, but I am going to open up where I'm going to start working with more teachers that are interested in technology integration and possibly becoming a technology integrator, whether they're looking to get hired to do so, or technology integrators that want the resources and coaching and direct mentorship. So that's going to be coming up. If you're at all interested in that, you can let me know in the chat and I can get you the information for the January event. It's a free event. It's basically just what is technology integration? What does a technology integrationist do? And how can I become one? The cool thing is, you know, I see teachers transitioning from classroom teachers to technology integrationists or ed tech specialists. And it's just a different world. They want to stay in education, but they're just not quite sure what they want to do next. And technology, being a technology integrator is a great way to do that. If you love technology and you're here tonight playing Blooket, and you would be able to support teachers and collaborate with teachers and stay in education. And just learning how to do that, there's a lot of things involved. But in January, I'm just going to kind of host an event that tells you kind of how you can do that, and you can explore that option for yourself. So if that's something you're interested in, I can certainly send you information. Also, if you got over into the Every Teacher Tech Ready Facebook page, definitely go get that checked out. If you checked that you wanted more information on the technology integration, or if you wanted resources for your classroom, I am getting those to you. I've got a lot of them out, but there were a lot of people that came in, and a lot. And I really try to give you those integrations specific to your students, to your grade level. So I do take a lot of time to make those happen and give you some really solid resources to go off of. So take some time, but I'm going to get those out to you. So either by email or Facebook message you. So would love kindergarten resources too. Okay. Yep. So Amanda, yeah. And again, the event classroom, I'll go see if you were on my list when you joined, because some of you were already in Every Teacher Tech Ready and you didn't get those questions. But if you want classroom resources, let me know that as well. That's no problem. Went to, yeah, but things didn't gear to the little ones. Yep. And and that's what I'm going to have. I have a big database, a big spreadsheet. I'm a huge Excel nerd. And for every grade level, every different differentiation, possibility, we figure out what each individual student needs or what each grade needs, and we find that tool that works for them. And that's what's so cool about a technology integrator. They can really support the teacher, save them time, and then they can be there when they integrate the tool. And that's just awesome. It's just teamwork at its finest. So okay, I'll quit blabbing. You can come to the event and you can learn about technology integration, but it's also for technology integrationists that are already integrators, just to get more resources too and have that support. Okay, yada, 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 yada. See, you guys get me talking. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're going to get going. It's going to give you the instructions. I wrote down the code if you need to get in. And we're going to answer these questions to start. You're going to build toys. You're going to choose your helpers. You're going to sabotage, steal, and multiply the toys. And the most toys after 9 minutes wins. Good luck. Happy holidays. So you are on your own device answering questions. And you can see, if you want to look at the leaderboard from time to time, you can. But I would encourage you to just look at your own device and continue to answer questions. I see that Melanie already sabotaged with a snowplow, and Jesse is now sabotaging with a blizzard. So if your screen just went white from the snowplow, that was Melanie, and Jesse just made it snow. So people are taking toys. This is getting intense. All right. That's okay if you're there twice. Just you're playing on one of the devices. The other device will just sit and it will just stay at 0 and it won't move and there won't be any interaction. And that happens from time to time. Good. No problem. Erin's laughing at me because she knows I talk a lot. So yeah, thank you for the crying emoji face, Erin. She knows I'm a talker. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Canada. Another sabotage. Hopefully you can still see your questions through that sabotage. All right. I'm just checking chat to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So again, this one, you know, with your students, you can be, they can be in last place, and then all of a sudden they are right up there at the top. And so Blooket just has a great way of keeping all students engaged, and that's really hard because all students is a hard thing to do. You know, I know we're supposed to have every student engaged. Well, how do we do that? It's often tools like this that literally every student can stay with us because they are motivated by the game and they have to get the questions correct to be able to sabotage or steal or move in the game. So I love that teachers are getting to experience this tonight as students. And I hope that you're able to take this to your classroom and try it with them. I see a lot of sabotages going on. Oh. Oh. You'll get back to learning in a little bit. I don't know if that was supposed to be a sabotage. Oh, yeah, it was. Alicia sabotaged with use the force. I don't know that I'd seen that one yet. I thought maybe our game went down for a few minutes. Nope, we're back at it. That was just Alicia sabotaging us. No problem. Okay. See, Katie takes the lead, and now Sarah just swapped toys. So a perfect example of bottom to top, keeping all of our students engaged. Good. You have about 4.5 minutes left to keep making those toys. And I just keep seeing more sabotages happening and a lot of toys being taken. With the holiday spirit, right? There's another snowplow. I think. Oh no, that was howling wind. With a dark and a dusk. Oh, this one's hard with the trees. Blocks your view. Another O Canada. Have about 3 minutes left. I hope this holiday trivia is a good set of questions. I did not create it, another teacher did. Thank you to the other teacher. Definitely, I call these done for you tools, meaning you just create the account and you find a question set that another teacher has already created, and it is done for you. Press play. My favorite type of tools. Quality tools, of course. And free at that. So there you go. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left. Let's see who ends up winning this with 1:30 left. Okay, 1 minute left to play. About 30 seconds. Can you hold on to the lead? Or will you get sabotaged is the question. Okay, coming to an end. And I'll wait to announce to make sure that we have caught up with the live stream before I say it. You may see it on your screen, but I am. Okay, we have Cappy with third. And you already got a Blooket one in the first one. You are double winning it tonight here. So I'm assuming that Cappy let me know hard drive for this one then, if that works. That was hard. You're welcome, Katie, for the fun. Ryan, second place. So I'll give you that opportunity too, Ryan. If you would rather have the Blooket subscription versus the hard drive, let me know in the comments and you can choose that one. But you've got the hard drive unless you tell me differently. And Freya, let's see. So I am not recognizing that player number. Do you remember it was that? Let's see. Hey, you bet, Cappy. Yeah, so Freya, do you want to type in there if you remember your player number and what it was? I can go and look it up too and try to contact you, but I want to make sure if you want to put your if it's different how you registered your name, would you put that in the chat so I can help with that? I love all the comments coming through. So that is the winner. I just need Freya to tell me more as I don't recognize that player number. So if you'll just help me out in the chat where you're at. Again, if you want more information, either for your classroom resources, you can type what you teach and I will send you those classroom resources, my favorite resources for that age. And then Cappy says hard drive. Yep. And if you want more information about technology integration and doing that as a profession, as a career, you can type that in the chat as well, and I'll get you that information when it comes out. So just be patient with that, as I've got a few of them to get out to you. And how much is in the gift card? It's a $50 gift card. So That's a cool thing for Freya, but I need to know more from her. That was a lot of fun. Yes. Awesome. So I hope you take that fun that you had tonight as a student and you take that back to your classroom, and hopefully you can do that with your students. Really quick and easy to get up and running with Blooket. You create a teacher account. Again, your students do not need an account. Like, you did not have an account tonight. And yes, I did announce the other winners for the not live game. And Rachel, Evelina, Alicia, Christina, and Melanie were those winners there. And when this live stream stops, then it will turn into a video if you want to go back and see their leaderboard and see who won that. We showed that as well. Definitely what I'm going to work on this week. Boosted my mood. Oh, amazing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ducky wants to play more. Does anyone want to play one more for fun? I'm fine with that. I will run another one. If you want more, yeah, I will run another one since we are live, if you want to do that. Amanda, that is so awesome. I'm glad that's what this is supposed to be for. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to play another one for fun. I can show you another game. And then I will show you two. Yes, one more. See, you guys are wanting to play. Your students can be just like this on any topic that you're learning about. That's what's so cool. I wanted to show you in this data real quick because I missed it. Crypto hack, yes. The button that I really like, so this is from the Play It Now game, and there were a lot. You can go by question number, but in your data, I love to go right here and look at the number incorrect. And it will tell me that this is the question that they got wrong the most. And so that tells me as a teacher, I need to go back and re-look at these questions that they got wrong. So this is inside your data. It can go by question number, but where I really like to go is this incorrect percentage, because then I can really go hone in on what my students missed, and I need to go figure out, what I need to do so they understand that information and how I need to reteach it. So this is kind of a hidden tab because it will come up like this, but you actually can click there, and that is just amazing insight into our students' minds and what they know, and giving you that data that you need to move forward and making sure that they are knowing exactly what they need to know. Okay, it looks like crypto hack is is what we're going to do because I've already got 2 votes for it. Okay, so we'll do this one for fun. Any suggestions for what type of we can do some Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I think we did that one time. These are just general questions. And we're going to do crypto hack. Let's see. And normally I just kind of vet these, I look through them. I see if they kind of have, sometimes they'll ask questions and then they don't even make sense. And so it's really obvious. Kathy wants Pokemon. Yep. I don't know that everyone will, know Pokemon. We'll do some general knowledge, but good. Yep. And Disney, I've looked for Disney before. There are a few. Kahoot definitely has more Disney for sure. But I've noticed a lot. Kahoot has gone quite a bit. A lot of their question sets are becoming more paid now, which is kind of sad to see. Oh goodness, Amanda needs to be up way early. I get you. I got it. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Thank you for what you do. Awesome. Okay, we're going to crypto hack. I'm going to get this one going quickly. You guys got to stop me. Host the game, lady. Okay, sure. We can do a quick 7-minute one. Show instructions. Host now. You got it. Okay, so you're coming in. Awesome. Okay. So sending out, let's see, 798-7485. And Amanda, I will get you that information via email here. Awesome. Awesome. Good night. Yes. Have a great work week. Yes, you too. We're almost through. Okay, so you guys are just like your students where you're just like, no, I don't want to go to bed. I got to do one more Blooket game, right? That's awesome. So just remember this feeling when you're like, how can I add student engagement in the classroom? Blooket's your answer sometimes, right? A lot of times it can be. Thank you. Have an amazing night. Happy holidays. Yes. Awesome, awesome. So, and sometimes I found where, you know, students, like a lot of these games, like tower defense is like Balloons Tower Defense with those monkeys. Students are already used to playing those games. And so they have a lot of success with them. And so they're going to get really excited about that, being able to do their questions with that because they get to play the game. You know, that can be done at home. That can be done after they're done with work. Their work, you can just leave that link open. The one thing I do notice with the homework one, when you assign it as homework, is there is only a link to share. There is not a code. You only get the code when you post. So you do need some way to send out that specific link, whether that's through Google Classroom, Canvas, Teams, whatever you're using for your learning management system. So that is one thing I've noticed that I would like to see a code added for homework as well. Kahoot does offer that code for homework. So they have to have that specific link and we have to be able to get that link out to our students, which is sometimes easier said than done. Good. I see 14 in, 15 in playing. Biggest fan. So I don't need your numbers now. So this is just fine. We're just playing for fun because students, you just can't get enough of this, right? 16 is in. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna get going. I'll write this code down and I'll just copy this link to join. I forget that I can do that. Here's the next one. Sorry about that. That would have been quicker than you typing it. Okay, I'm gonna get it going. So we are starting. We've got 16. Choose a password with Crypto Hack. Answer questions. Mine the crypto. Hack other players by guessing their passwords. Most crypto after 7 minutes wins the game. All right, good luck. I like the music. That's good stuff. There we go. There's the first hack. Someone guessed a password. Pam, I am. Okay. Okay, You'll also notice too that we are earning crypto as a class or as a team. And that's what this bottom number is too. So sometimes it may just be that you have a class goal to get to. And it's not so much about the individual scores. Everybody's working together to get that class goal. So that is being calculated at the bottom too, if you want to play it like that. Just another way to differentiate this tool and to use it differently. Mindy's hacking and Jen just hacked. There, now I see some more hacks coming in. This one, it looks like you're able to keep your position a little bit more. Whereas like that gold quest and the Santa's workshop, that one, you know, there's a lot of just random stealing and grabbing. This one, it looks like the ones that are staying on top are able to stay on top a little better. They don't just fall to the bottom. So that's another note using this one. So giving credit to the ones that are getting the questions right quickly and earning that crypto and not complete chance, letting strategy come into play a little bit more with this one. I think we may have an outside hack. Dir, is there something you're not telling us? DIR? Do we have an outside Blooket hack? How to start with an insane amount of crypto? Does a hacker ever tell their ways? Maybe in the chat they'll share. Also good things for us to know though, because there are hacks out there to hack and students will find them. So it's good to know how it's happening so we can be aware of that. Good, just under 2 minutes to go. And Ducky says, it's me. So how are you doing that, Ducky? You hacked the crypto hack. Tell us more. Because I'm sure students will do this. They will find the ways to do this. There's Christina. So maybe Ducky, maybe you didn't hack. Maybe it just looked like a crazy amount because now Christina is up there too. Hard to know. I don't play this one as much, so I can tell you I'm on a school laptop too. Okay. About 10 seconds left. Winners coming in. Cappy is just a Blooket fanatic here tonight. Nice. And Dur, if that's how you pronounce it, Ducky. DIR. Christina comes in at the top with her unicorn Blook. Good job. So we've got, I'm not sure if this is Blooket money. It might be billions. It's probably Blooket currency, Blooket crypto, I should say. So good job there. Do I have Discord? I do. I'm not on it as much, but you can certainly just email me too. I'd have to remember my password and all that stuff for that. Awesome. Yes, for sure. Thank you for the fun. Yes, you got it. It was fun. Yeah, let me know if you need some resources for your classroom. Do check out the YouTube videos that I already have. If you are not in the Every Teacher Tech Ready Facebook page, I can drop that link in here. That's where I share all the information, sometimes some posts to keep us going through the week and all that good stuff. So you can jump on over there. Happy holidays. Yes, thank you. All right, hope you had a good time, had so much fun. How frequently do I do these? So I do the ones that we do for gifts on Teacher Appreciation Week. We do another one. And then Christmas, we do a big Christmas giveaway. So Teacher Appreciation and Christmas for the prizes, but I don't know, as much interest as we had tonight, maybe I should just do a monthly one for teachers just for fun. That's something we could do just to host it. I have hosted before. We did a 3rd and 4th grade Blooket for, I think it was about 10 different grades from 8 different states or something. That was a lot of fun for those 3rd and 4th graders to play. We actually broke Blooket that day. We got a game done. And then the second game, we couldn't get it to complete, but there were, I'm trying to remember how many students we had in there, 200. I don't know, someone, I think Melanie, your class was in on that, weren't they? They were like 200, 300 students in that. And that was a lot of fun to play. Yeah, Katie, yours was in, you guys were in on that. So we laughed that we broke Blooket that day. We couldn't get the second game to load. And that's just going to be a young ed tech tool. You know, they're trying to improve. Blooket's trying to continually improve and get better gameplay for us. And so they'll just keep improving. We're not sure what we did that day, but that was definitely a lot of fun. So maybe I could host more things like that for students specifically, or if the teachers just want to play on Sunday nights, that's fine too. Bros in the class hack. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for what you do for our teacher, or for our students as teachers. Your dedication to education, phenomenal. And I just hope that you have a restful holiday season and just taking some time for yourself to just chill, get all your grades done before you leave, hopefully, and not have to think about it until you come back in January. If you ever have any technology integration questions, please do email me if you need to. That's fine. And then if you want those technology integrator questions answered, you can send me those if that's a career opportunity that you are looking to get into, and classroom materials. So awesome. Congratulations to all the winners from tonight. And I'm sure we'll talk again soon. Do let me know if you have any questions. Happy holidays, everyone.